Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about the new movie, Spider-Man Brand New Day. If you end up enjoying this video, please consider liking and subscribing. That way maybe one day I can be one of the Peter Parkers in the Spider-Verse. Just with the name, I'm halfway there. This movie is directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, whose only other most notable film was Shang-Chi. Spider-Man No Way Home was one of my favorite movies and favorite theater experiences that I've had in a very long time. And Spider-Man in general is a superhero that I have adored since I was a kid, so I was very excited to check this movie out. So without further ado, let's get into the 6 things that make a movie great. 1. The plot. Spider-Man Brand New Day takes place 4 years after the events of No Way Home, and Peter finds himself in a very, very lonely place. He's fully embraced his role as Spider-Man and has a connection with the chief of police, and he's fighting crimes and stopping bad guys, and that's pretty much all he does. Those 4 years pass very quickly, and Peter is just watching Ned and MJ live their lives out at university, all the while not remembering him because of the spell that Doctor Strange cast because Peter asked him to. But as he longs to try to reconnect with them and have that community again, there is a new and quite horrifying antagonist that he's trying to track down. Whoever this person is seems to be able to possess people, leaving them with no memory of the event, but all the consequences of what they did in the meantime. And Peter has to pull out all the brakes in order to try to track this person down, save his friends, and save New York. I absolutely loved the plot of this movie. Not only do you have to watch Peter try to navigate things emotionally and the changes that he's going through, but you also get to see some incredible interactions with some awesome characters on screen and some plot points with a lot of emotional depth and maturity. It puts the man in Spider-Man. The story was very well written. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time, and I loved the journey that it took us on. So for me, plot gets a huge thumbs up. 2 is family friendliness. Spider-Man Brand New Day is rated PG-13. There's a mild to moderate bit of profanity, quite a few scenes of action and violence, and a couple moments of creepier character mechanics, like people's bodies being taken over when they're possessed. Don't worry, there's nothing demonic going on here. It's just the act of that person being taken over that kind of feels weird a little bit. But other than that, this is just another action-packed Marvel movie, Sony Spider-Man movie, that is just like the ones you've seen before. Just be aware that the movie is almost 2.5 hours long, so it's a bit longer for a younger audience. But for me, family friendliness gets a thumbs up. 3 is acting and script. The acting in this movie is superb. Every single one of the characters that you see on screen reprises their roles extremely well, including ones that I didn't expect to see and didn't think were going to be in this movie. And that was one of the biggest things I liked about this movie, is that there were a lot of characters that I did not know were going to be in this film that were. And seeing those actors and script interactions between those people was so much fun. The writing was awesome. I laughed, I cried, but everything about this movie with how it was written and how it was acted was just so solid. I loved it. So acting and script get a huge thumbs up. 4 is character development. Now through and through, this is a Peter Parker character development movie. Yes, there are a wide array of different characters in this movie, including Ned and MJ, and other characters that are far more than cameos, which I loved about this film, but they all go towards supporting Peter and developing his character. It's a Spider-Man movie, and also Peter has been feeling extremely lonely for 4 years as he's watched his friends grow up and he's been alone. And so watching his character be developed by these other characters and stepping into his shoes to feel that loneliness that he's feeling is very well executed in the character development of this film and the focus of it. There also is some excellent character development in one of the antagonists of this film, especially near the end of the film. It's one of those scenes that made me tear up and gave me goosebumps at the same time. Just extremely well written, genuine character development. It's been a long time and it was awesome to see. So for me, character development gets a huge thumbs up. 5 is visuals and CGI. The visuals in this movie are super cool. There may have been a single moment in this movie that kind of pulled me out of it for a second, but other than that, all of the visuals and CGI were so much fun to watch. This movie was action-packed, but the budget was well balanced enough that they didn't leave anything lacking with CGI. It was awesome. So for me, visuals and CGI get a thumbs up. And 6 is rewatchability. Spider-Man Brand New Day is just under 2.5 hours long. And while you can definitely feel that this is a long film, it is so worth the watch. Obviously, there are some Spider-Man movies that I'm more inclined to rewatch than others, but I can tell you right now that this one sits right near the top. And when you're able to find an awesome quality movie that you feel good about spending over 2 hours watching, you know that they did something right here. Even as busy as I am right now, I still might find myself going to watch this one again in theaters. So rewatchability gets a huge thumbs up. With all these areas considered, I have to give Spider-Man Brand New Day a 9 out of 10. This movie had an amazing story with excellent character development, a handful of really fun characters and character interactions that were far more than just cameos, incredible fight scenes, great emotional depth, and an extremely well-written script to match it. It seems to be a rarity as of late to find all of those things packed into a superhero movie, but Spider-Man Brand New Day was able to do it. So with all that in mind, Spider-Man Brand New Day is definitely worth going to see in theaters. But make sure you've watched the movies you need to watch first, because it'll make everything hit that much harder. Thank you so much for watching. If you've seen Spider-Man Brand New Day, please let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. As always, I appreciate your love and support, and I'll catch you guys and gals in the next one.